Hi, hello, is this thing on? Seems to be working. Alright then. We'll be continuing from where we left off yesterday. I'll be playing as the Empress and doing missions and stuff. Yesterday's episode, we had a whole bunch of, small mistakes were made. I ended up having to repeat that really long dungeon twice, but we got through it, we did it, and we did it together, and here we are doing the rest of it. First, I would like to say that as much as I do want to stick to my 3-day-a-week schedule that I'm trying to form for myself, I'm afraid I will be missing Saturday after all, and the next time I stream will probably be Tuesday. So, I hope you're looking as forward to that as I am. Meanwhile, I figured I'd try to make the attempt to go to night 2. Let's see. First, we're going to check my inventory and equipment and all that, just to make sure we don't leave home without a bunch of herbs again. Yeah, there we go, the good stuff. Is there anything I need to change here? I do eventually need to make a hunter sword +3 so I can make that sword that I was looking at last time. I'm almost level 15 so I can equip that leather bracer, or leather choker I need. Leather choker +1 will give me the agility I need to stop missing so much on the occasional upstroke. Anyway, proceeding on, let's see. I don't remember what mission I had lined up to go next. The crew's escort. Oh, this is the one where we're protecting the civilians on the boat. This is a good one. Let's see. I believe this is just sort of like an escort mission, but it's more static. The things you're escorting don't actually move. Don't bother remembering these names either, since, you'll probably never see these people again unless I repeat the mission. And like I said before, the NPCs are non-recurring and thus not very deep. The goal of this mission is basically keep moving and protect all the little people. Hello there. Nah. Didn't even mean to do that, I just pressed A to end his dialogue. Oh. And now we see our first guest. It's sort of sad because they'll just totally stand there in place and, they'll take on all the status ailments and they'll soak up damage and everything else. And they'll just be sitting there, piling on, burning and everything, and just, yeah. Yeah, I'm coming. The first time I did this mission, I didn't understand that they were below deck, and I believe that's actually how I discovered that the guy was trapped in that room for the flag objective on that one mission. You know, the one with the Vor dungeon. Oh god, I forgot this game had these. I did forget this game had these sometimes, but I forgot this stage had these. Arg. Set him on fire. We don't have time to do the slam before he attacks again. Gotta stay nice and mobile despite fighting a crow. Oh. Well. Alright, turn around. I can't believe I'm this close to equipping the dagger, or short sword, too. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait to... Oh, God. Part of the problem with my evading a bunch of attacks in this game is the fact that I like to always end with a Dragon Claw, and the Dragon Claw largely disrupts your rhythm. Yeah, well, I can't do much for you, buddy. Not until it turns around. At the very least, I'll try not to let you die. You think it would have been one of the flag objectives to, like, keep all of the passengers safe in this part? I'm coming, I'm coming. I believe that they wanted you to memorize the passengers' names and stuff because, like, it'd supposedly make it easier to find who was being attacked and when. But to be perfectly honest, like, the ship is small, yo. Let's see. Yeah, I'm coming, Captain. I mean, like, you rescue countless people on this quest, and you don't even really see them in town or anything after. I hope this game gets a sequel one day. I need more content. You know, I haven't even done all of the content for this game yet. I've cleared all the main missions and stuff, but I didn't repeat anything on the higher difficulties where the bosses will have different attacks and stuff, as we've determined before. I didn't do the infinite dungeon or whatever yet, because I was waiting to be significantly stronger. I don't think the infinite dungeon has tiers to it, is the thing, which, like, says to me that you should be ready for true final boss tier in-game stuff. I am so amazed I have not been poisoned yet. Like, usually... Usually getting poisoned is, like, a daily occurrence on this game, but here we are. Sorry about that, boss. You see, I do regret harming the captain because, like, he's a bro. He's a bro to you. He does not care that you are part of the cursed dragon clan, or literally cursed. He just wants to get his ship safely, and that's why he's a repeat customer. Oh, God. He even does you a real solid later. These other people, I don't even know their names. Honestly, after this mission, I'm probably not going to remember the captain's name. Alright, let's see. Where are we at? Up, there you are. I recall one time I somehow killed the enemies so fast that there was a significant lull in their spawn, and, like, I had to actually wait quite a bit for them to... They come in waves already? Okay, please come and get out the captain. You see, I'm poisoned now. Come here, come here, come here. I didn't notice I was falling back into it. Well. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy before I actually, you know, cure my poison, because I'll just poison me again. Yeah, I know. I just like beating on him. Come on, man. Ow. What was I thinking? Oh, I remember. I was having such an easier time on this, my last playthrough, because I actually had my sword I'm grinding for, or not necessarily grinding for, but I already had the really good sword by this point, so... Ow. Did I already use my antidotes? No, it just wore off. Cool. Ow. You now see why this mini-boss is undesirable. Calm down, I want to finish you off. Did he poison someone below deck? I've never noticed them actually able to hurt them before. Wow. Anyway, we won. Tidy stuff. No losses, and the captain only half died. We're good. We're good. See, you get, like, no experience for these that don't actually have a boss and stuff. Like, even though that was literally a boss in the last run, it did not give us much experience as the form it was in when we fought it as a boss. But also, you know, in that one we have a heckin' ton of other, you know, a lot of other enemies and stuff going on. Also, most of that boss experience was probably from the Leviathan thing. I can't remember what it was called. Anyway, let's go refill the quality herbs. Don't leave home without them. Just gonna stock up here, and then we'll go and check my money. 20k. Can I even upgrade my sword, like... one more time? Can I give it a +1? I don't think I can wield it if I do, but that's why I'm doing an offhand one. Oh. The +2 is level 5. Well, you know. Let's go ahead and stuff some a cube into it. Can I get away with just using 2 cubes? Cool. Ba-ba. And equip the hunter sword. 22, 5 agility, some crit. Vitality. I don't think it's worth it. Alright, what do I need to upgrade you to a +3? 20k. Well, that's not so bad. We'll be able to afford that next run. That'll be easy stuff. Then we can finally get the really, really good sword that carried me through my first playthrough, pretty much. Let's see. Alright. I'm done packing my herbs. I didn't get a notification for another quest, did I? No point in running around right now. Let's see. Oh, the Frigid Nest. The Undying Dragon is another one for the flag quests, I believe. There's a flag goal here. I believe you have to talk to the NPC that you escort in the very beginning until he's exhausted all of his dialogue. We'll do them in order. The Frigid Nest is a fun one. Yeah, okay. Look at all of these characters. I think you see the one with the tome again. And I think you see the one in pink again. Some of these designs look like they would have been really neat. Like, you know, I keep on coming back to this stage whenever I go through this game again. And I'm like, were these what the heroes were going to look like before they actually, you know, decided on the cursed aesthetic and everything? Because it's like, they could have just reused these assets as NPCs because they decided to go with a new aesthetic, and I respect them for that. You use what you have, but also it would have been at least cool to see some of these characters as costumes or something, if they actually, you know, but that would have also required animating them, and just, geez, imagine that task. I'm really liking the samurai with the nodachi, or... no, it doesn't look that long. It looks like it's just a longsword on his back. But he's got the eye patch, and that's really cool. All of my friends know how I feel about swordsmen in red with an eye patch and a large sword. That one in the middle, I think he has dual blades. He actually looks sort of like, you know, me. It's Zed aesthetic. He's even got the scarf and the... yeah. Farewell, friends. I guess I'll handle this alone. For those who weren't able to pay attention to the scene, basically, the knights hired you to attack this mountain full of monsters, basically. And they were going to let you fight from one side while they came in from the other. And Pinky there says, hey, shouldn't a pincer attack have some sort of signal? And he's like, the signal is, well, you'll be dead. And she's like, nah, you know what? Let's get out of here, guys. I don't feel like dying. And they all leave. And, you know, you who want to build your reputation so you can win an audience with the king are like, yeah, I'll do it. So you charge alone into a mountain full of monsters, like some kind of RPG protagonist. We're back to just slicing up regular baddies. You come to this mountain a bunch. Well, okay, to be fair, you revisit a lot of the levels. You go to different parts of them as you come back, but I think you come back to this mountain specifically like 3-4 times. And some of those are actually surprisingly hard, like, woof. This stage, I love this. Crunch. The advantage that the, I was saying last video, it makes you wonder why we have the longsword user, but the real advantage of this character is that they have a solid quick AoE for dealing with enemies at melee range, and, you know, it's also my favorite attack. Well, I say it's my favorite attack like this doesn't exist, but, you know. No, that rumbling was not me. I keep on thinking I'm regenerating health from killing enemies. Oh, God! No, touching that snow has no real repercussions aside from inconvenience, but I still like to avoid it for the principle of the thing. It's just a thing you can dodge, so you dodge it. Gotta check all these caves just in case. All the monsters patrolling the mountain. They don't get affected by the snow for some reason. Like the ones standing on the lower platforms. You think the goblins would get carried off just like you do, but meh. There's actually a really interesting lore behind what the goblins are. It sort of goes like, sometimes the Dragon Clan people can Ow! For some reason I thought you could attack off of your, like, swing like that. I was apparently just really good at jumping off of it back in the day. But anyway, apparently sometimes instead of manifesting draconic limbs and stuff like that, like you and your party have, the other Dragon Clan people who don't live in the woods are implied to be able to turn into monsters and stuff at will. And that's, you know, pretty cool. That would have certainly been a thing if they'd included a monster character. That used to be like a sort of trope in a bunch of old action platformers and stuff like that. You always include the monster character. There were even fighting games that had the monster character. And it was such a novel concept. Especially if you were already tired of playing as hero characters all the time. I know that I liked to play as the weird characters like that in MMOs, when the MMOs were character-based instead of class-based and stuff. Can I make it over there? Huh. Yeah, but I can't make it up there. C'est la vie. Alright. Let that go all the way down. Let it raise all the way up. And we jump up here. See, the reason I'm doing all of this is because this is one of the flag stages too, and you have to keep going up and to the right in order to find the secret boss. Which is indeed, well, I guess you'll see. Eh. I take a lot of shave damage in this game, you'll notice. I just take small hits like that in my obsessive need to slash things. And you know what? If that's the cost of using my gigantic dragon arm, I'm cool with it. I raise vitality. I spend the points, I pay the cost. Hopefully I can get enough vitality to keep surviving that. I think my previous character actually had a less balanced build. I think I went even more for attack than I did vitality. It was like a 2-to-1 ratio instead of a 1-to-1. But I kind of just want more vitality this time because whenever I was doing that before, I got really tired of getting shaved down by magic just because, like, you end up so weak to it if you don't actually build and wear armor that's resistant to it and stuff. And even then, as you saw last time, magic resistance is weird in this because you can set a chance that you will resist magic, and how much magic you resist is actually based off of luck. So you have to actually raise that percentage and your luck stat in order to mitigate magic damage in any meaningful way. Especially if you're playing the Empress and, you know, have low natural defensive stats and resistances. And it's just kind of... I'd rather just absorb it with HP than have to deal with all of that. HP is the universal donor. There's also just, you know, dodging it, but that requires a lot more skill and patience than I have sometimes. I'm good at dodging in games. Here we go. Hi there. Your sword is sort of weird. It looks... I'm sorry, I'm going to progress the cutscene in a second, but it looks sort of like you would store your sword in your shield. And I sort of like that. I don't remember where I picked it up, but it's always been called the Aegis dynamic, where, like, you store your sword in your shield and stuff. You see that a lot in a lot of anime and stuff like that, and it's really cool. I've always, I played a character that did that in a game once, in an MMO, and he was, like, my favorite because he ran around with the sword in the shield, and he quick drew the sword out of the shield, Iaido style, and it was, like, it was cool. He was also a magic knight, but anyway. I think that was just Ronan from Grand Chase. Alright. Ow. Fire. Keep falling for that. Smack. Oh god. I still wish fire dealt DOT. Ah. Oh god. I goofed. Here we go. Oh, okay. We're fine. That's fine. I think later, in later versions, when you fight later versions of this knight, because they become a common enemy too! When they do the thrust, they release a shockwave and stuff. And I really like all the sword-based special effects of those guys. Because it's all like light magic and light swords and stuff, and I think that sort of thing is cool too. To be honest, when it comes to, like, cursed artifacts and stuff, I tend to stay away from the dark stuff, but I do like and respect the aesthetic. But it's not like I'm much of a light user, either. I say that like I'm not an Overlord Chunibyo. But I've never necessarily been associated with darkness, despite, you know, way back in the day always being obsessed with, like, black armor and stuff like that. I, too, was a teenager once. In fact, prove I'm still not a teenager. Or not still a teenager. Blah. English. This one is amusing because, like, you get these guys that come underground in the middle of, like, wave-based monsters. I called him out, and I still just stepped on him like that. Alright, what do we got? I love that attack. Almost. Am I fighting two of these? No, it's just the one? That's cool. Alright, come on, let's do this. Probably not gonna set you on fire. As you've noticed, you can get a platform above them, and it'll absorb all of the water bubbles he shoots off, and that'll make your life easier. So if you can just keep him in one place by dancing in front of him like this, he'll have little reason to move. I think he'll only actually move toward you if you... Oops. If you actually, like, get out of the range of his poison claw thing. In which case he'll try to slowly string in, and oh god, I got too close. We'll try to slowly move in and, like, so we can swap the item. There we go. Tidy stuff, that. I can't remember if you can leave this room or not after. Oh, okay. I think that's just it, anyway. I used to be so paranoid before I knew what all of the flag missions were. Because, like, you know... you had to investigate, and you had to find out what the missions were. Like, there was nothing really indicating what the secret missions were, because they were, well, secret mission. I got a Hunter Sword +2 from the mission. I could have saved so much money. That sucks. Maybe I can sell it. The hero's emblem. 50% poison resistance. Can't remember if the females get a poison resistance accessory or not. Heals 20% HP in an area. Imagine having other people to heal. If I ever do get to play multiplayer, I'm going to have all these sweet items. Well, I think... I can't remember. I think I have enough to make it a +3, so I guess I'll just have a spare +3 sword. Hooray! I didn't even get that much experience from this run. I almost feel like I should grind a bit. Ah! He's so enthusiastic for someone who is willing to send you to die. Excuse me while I have some water. Yeah, there we go. With your impure soul, you should be honored that we allowed you to assist our great country. Yeah, okay. And that's generally how you're going to be treated by everyone. Like, even after you do start being respected by the townspeople and even the nobility. Because, like, some of the nobility start to treat you better than the knights do. Especially since, you know, good help is so hard to find. Oh, no. No, not this mission. Well, actually, it's not that important that I do well on it. Haha. But, like... the deal with this one that he just gave me is there are 4 people trapped in a tomb. They're basically just idiotic teenagers who are like, hey, well, one's not a teenager, but they're like, hey, let's go to that cursed tomb that no one comes out of alive. That's a great idea. And they're like, hey, yeah, let's do that. Why not? 1 steel bangle +1 sells for 500? Jeez. But then, probably costs a lot more to upgrade it. But anyway, they go into this dungeon, and they get trapped. And, you know, you have to rescue them, because that's just what you do, because you're such a good person. I'll sell it. Alright, let's do this. Let's use the other... Hunter Sword +2 I got. That should help. Can we just soak up all these littles? There we go. Oof. Goodbye, money. Wait, do I... I can't remember if it costs any money to actually, Oh, shiny rainbow plus level up. But I can't remember if it actually costs any money to get the sword once you actually have the materials and stuff for it. I guess we'll see. To the black market! That's not the button. What's the button? Where is it? I don't know how to play this game. I've only beaten it. Anyway. Okay. Yes, good, it's free. Thank God. Yes, I would like to equip that, please. Okay, and this is the sword. This is it. This is what it looks like. This is the sword I'll be dealing with until I'm level 20. This blue rectangle. Yeah, I was sort of disappointed considering all the cool-looking swords you can equip otherwise, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, what was I going to do next? I need to go to the bar. Oh, I was going to check my TNL. I don't have to go all the way here to do so, but it's a habit to go to the inn to check my stats. I'm only level 14. I am so close to 20, sort of. I'm more than halfway, and that makes me excited. I'm so close. Anyway, let's see. Now that I got this bruiser, actually, is it already... It doesn't have a plus yet. I think I can upgrade this. I'm not sure, though. I can't remember. I don't think the level cap raises. Over the ice wall. Oh, that's an annoying one. You remember when I mentioned that coming back to this stage and it gets super hard? Over the ice wall is basically, yeah, they're like, hey, let's send the dragon people back to the mountain and try to kill them this time. And it doesn't go well. What was the thing? Yeah, they just want you to kill more monsters there. I'm gonna do Undying Dragon first. You know, thinking on it... Ooh, yeah, Undying Dragon is a cool one, actually. There's a specific place I really like there. Eterno! Sounds like a time wizard, does he not? But no, he's just some kind of researcher with a humongous scar. We can only assume that he is wearing someone else's face. And that he bought that face on the black market for some chewing gum wrappers. And probably a plus 40 accessory. Let's see. He's another NPC that just stands there when he's in mortal danger, but that's okay. A cube. I missed. Bigger cube. Alright, what am I doing? Oh, right. This is the NPC I mentioned. You just had to take him to the end of the stage and talk to him over and over and over. Since monsters don't respawn, we're just going to go ahead and start killing stuff. Ah. See, what he's talking about there is there are primal beasts and there are celestial beings. And, like, the primal beasts are supposedly, according to, you know, the people who won, the primal beasts are the product of the dragon's power. So you're technically sort of fighting fire with fire here. But the deal is, like, there are neutral primal beasts, like the orcs and stuff like that. And they don't like the dragon clan either, and I don't think they're descendants of the dragon, or whatever else, the dragon god. Alright, and yeah, no, okay. Ow! Jumped right into that one. He complains about these elevators. It makes me wonder how he got there. That's sort of a mechanical narrative divorce, because it's like, I should have, I forgot. I keep forgetting that he stops. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for stopping. Oh, no, he stopped because I didn't raise the elevator high enough. It needs to go precisely 1 pixel higher. Yeah, I know. I'm coming. Oh. See? Bonk. Alright, let's see. He takes his sweet time, and he stops completely when there are enemies about, and he is not a threat to himself like most other escort NPCs. I actually hate these plants because they respawn, or they don't necessarily die. Oh god! I think you can kill them if you set them on fire first, or something like that, and then deplete their HP. I can't remember precisely at the moment. Anyway, yeah, he's just walking. Chilled little stroll through his death swamp that he can't navigate the elevators of. He got hosed, and he's just like, yeah, I'm frozen now, but that's okay. That just happens sometimes. That's how he got that scar. He just takes a stroll through his death swamp, and he just gets mauled by everything on the way, and he's just like, that's life. Top-notch work, even though I got frozen. Those dragons have a peculiar habit of returning to life after having been killed. Yeah, some people are just like that. You know, it's weird when you come back to this same swamp, there's a brother and sister living in this house. I don't even know if he's actually claiming that this is like a place he's researching from. But he has to be, because look at all of his research material on the side of the house. He has to be working here. So did he rent this weird shack in the woods from those brother and sister you meet here later? Anyway, he basically confesses that he's working here for the king. Yeah. No, he's not working for the king. The king was just like, hey, do you know how to become immortal? And he's like, well, I don't know. The deal is, like, the king wants to become, basically, a celestial god or whatever. And to that end, he kidnaps your oracle and all that good stuff. Yeah, you can set him on fire first and it'll kill him. We're gonna do this the quick way. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what these are. They're terrible spider demons with big skulls and, like... I believe you see creatures in our world who do this sort of thing. They camouflage themselves with the corpses of larger creatures and whatnot to appear spookier, and... I don't know, they just went with that design. I don't know if that's actually a thing in our world or not, but, like, you do hear of hermit crab-like species and spiders and stuff doing weird stuff with shells and bark and whatnot. I'll have to look that up. Maybe we can learn about it together. Let's all promise to go and look up creatures like that after the stream, alright? Alright. Oh, God. Eh. Thank you, Dragon Claw Arm. And this thing is way more useful than a sword. One day I'm going to do a run where I only use the Dragon Claw Arm. That would be great. But the sword would get so lonely. I love the concept that I'm sitting here dual-wielding a horrible Dragon Claw Arm saber thing and this normal human short sword. It reminds me of all those MMOs back in the day where, like, you had someone with a cursed arm or whatever, and one of the job paths was to embrace the power of the curse and become all demonified, and the other path was to, you know, reject the power of the curse and reclaim your humanity by brute forcing it with the sword. And, like, I think of DFO, Dungeon Fighter Online, and Elsword. Elsword's Raven. God, I'm name dropping a lot of MMOs this episode. Ow, why did I move? I know better. This is one of the dragons. Oh, God. This is part of the reason that, they gave... Oh, God. This is part of the reasons they gave the Empress an agility weapon. Oh, shut up. You just gotta wait for these to pop up. Simple enough stuff. This one isn't too hard. He's just like... Okay, he's gonna move. And then he's gonna do this. Then you go over here because he's going to do this whole number, and then you gradually move ahead, and you send him out of the swing range, and then you bop him. Bop, 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 bop. I never know which is more damaging between the Dragon Claw and the sword, so sometimes I just alternate. Yeah, I'm allowed. I'll kill him eventually. You will die, single twin of the dragon. You're gonna see the interesting thing about why the dragons come back and stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna go there next because it's one of my favorite scenes in the game. Alright. Descend, descend. You make me nervous. He screams like I've stepped on his foot. And the actual source of the dragons, while probably predictable to you in the audience now, is actually pretty amusing to me. Oh, hi. Yeah, I always forget that you count as an actual boss. Ow. Oh, by the way, a handy thing to know about this is, it actually heals your status ailments too. So if you have a status ailment and or you're low on HP, then it's a good time to claim it. Because, like, even just aside from the piety, claiming the orb is, or from the infinite MP thing, claiming the orb is very important. So anyway, we're gonna head to the heart of the dungeon, so I can show you what the source of the— Ow! These guys infinitely respawn. I sometimes forget where they do and don't do that, but we're going to head to the source of the dungeon. And I could destroy those all this time. I probably knew that and forgot. You see, like, this is another reason I like the Dragon Claw. It's got plenty of reach, and I can target these things pretty easily, so I don't have to actually jump into the— I didn't even dodge that on purpose. But, you don't have to fall into the pit to, like, actually get anywhere. Yeah, baby. You've probably figured out what this is since I've already killed one of the quote-unquote twin dragons. Technically, I don't need to use the Dragon Claw as much as I do, especially since I sacrifice so much agility with it. Because the Dragon Claw thing, or the thing with the Dragon Claw is, it takes a bit of wind-up to swing it, unless you do it at the end of the combo. And it's pretty much the same swing speed either way. But also, when you jump and drop it, you still have to recover. And, you know, it still leaves you fairly vulnerable. I'm not going that way. I don't want to get poisoned. I don't like being poisoned. That's why I bring 2 antidotes. Even if I were in multiplayer and expected to be the party medic using items to heal people and stuff, I would probably still just bring a bunch of antidotes. I don't think you can actually get out this way from this side. I think that this path is blocked. Yeah, it is. Because, like, this is actually a warrior path. If you're the warrior, you can go all the way to the left first, bonk this thing, and then just run straight to the right and kill the other dragon, and you're good. But we, like plebs, have to climb. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, crap. I saw it coming and I did nothing. Those things are my Goombas. Squish. Squish. Da 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 da. Gardening is so hard. I'm glad the plants harvest cheese. Could you imagine if we had to get cheese the normal way? Sometimes it's safer to kill those things with your fire, but then, like, I don't know if other status ailments can even kill them. Because, like, you gain shards of the God damn it. you gain shards of the dragon's power, and you can use that to change to one of the 5 elements. Fire, wind, lightning, ice, and poison, I believe, are the 5 elements. I believe poison and fire are the 2 they recommend for melee. Or if you're going for the Empress, or for the Empress. I don't want to deal with you after I deal with the dragon. But yeah, you see, if you're the warrior, you can just drop down here onto this side and come back this way. And you drop that thing in and you go, and you're good. Squish. I barely remember those having attack because often I kill them instantly. There's a lot of respawn points for those little bugs. You fooled me. You psyched me out. I thought you were going to go for the water spout thing, but you went for the lightning. Anyway. I'm glad I don't have to breathe, too. Because you've noticed that I've been submerged all this time, right? Hi. As far as I recall, their attack patterns are identical. No, I was wrong. I always forget about the ice crunchy thing. For one of my favorite games, I sure forget a lot about it. I almost got through the whole game again on the next highest difficulty on my main file. I don't remember why I stopped playing it. I know there was a period where I just didn't play my Switch that often because, oh right, I started playing a different 200-hour game. I didn't even get through with that one either. Aye, where are we at? Know that you are only delaying the inevitable. There we go. No. Oh crap, I screwed up. He still missed me, so I only took 1 damage. He missed me when he touched me. I wish you were short enough to get hit with the fire volley. That would be so cool. I thought that green mist of me being healed was like, ow! Me taking damage. I have a confession to make. I felt pretty slick when I first saw that attack, and I was like, oh crap, the water spouts are going to come up randomly, and, you know, you can tell where they're going to come up by looking at the ground, and I was like, oh, cool. I saw that. I must be pretty smart. And we're done. Did I use a healing item? 1 minute has been added to the time limit. I got the question mark sword, the legendary blade of mystery. I hope it's another hunter sword +2. Let's see. Hunter sword +1, only slightly more disappointing. We did get lots of cubes. For that we can be grateful. I got half of what I spent on the sword +3. You can sense my temptation to repeat these stages and, like, actually level up and stuff from them. Especially since I'm so close to level 20 now. Yep, they're just 2 arms. It's a big floppy crab with 2 arms. He's like one of those ghost hunters that hunts the paranormal so that he can like prove it doesn't exist. And he's like, ha, I knew it, I was right. Those weren't immortal crabs. I just realized that everything is crabs in this game. Weird demon crabs. Anyway, let's see. I didn't use any items, so we're good there. I need to check the upgrade requirements for this sword in case I'm going to be wielding it for a few more levels. I could also very well just repeat that stage and level up again and be that much closer, but you know, I'm not going to do that. We're going to keep rolling. We're going to keep going. We're going to see what we can do. Frozen Fusion. I don't remember this one. Oh, this one's just a pretty basic Monster Hunter quest. You just murder stuff. Will I level up if I do this quest? Yeah, 440 should do it. Yeah, 440 should do it. This one's pretty simple. You just keep killing stuff until you gather, you know, the stuff you need. On that note, I'm going to take just a small sip of water. One moment, please. It is very important to stay hydrated, especially while you are enjoying yourself. Right. Quest start. I'm gonna go ahead and go this way. I can't. You got it, Chief. Generally, you can just keep going and killing stuff, and you'll just get it. See, when I mentioned earlier that I used to have really bad executive dysfunction and decision paralysis regarding this game, this quest would have freaked me out because I only have 30 minutes. Who knows what monsters actually drop the stuff? Oh. But having actually played this stage, I've never actually had a problem with it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this part, just because I'm the Empress and I can. That's sort of sad. The first time I attempted this on my file, I actually did it without any effort. Ah! Back to the beginning. We can do this. We've got this. It's okay. Gotta swing this way, turn around, and swing back. See, they make it really easy, because you can just hold it out as long as you need to. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna swing back up, turn back around, pop up here, grab the chest, and slam dunk! Dead. Boom. I don't remember. Ow. I don't remember if it's this stage or the one that I didn't want to do because it's really hard, which I'm totally going to save for next time when I'm nice and not warmed up and stuff. But, like, on the very top of the mountain, there's extra treasure and stuff, and you know what, we're going to go to the top of the mountain, why not? While we're here. Ow. That was rude. I'm going to eat your garlic now. I remember seeing that item that I called garlic at first and being like, "Oh, they dropped some flowers," and then I ate it and I healed, and I was like, "Oh, did I just eat some hanging lilies or something?" But no, it heals you. I remember for a long time. I remember I had a person who thought they were a flower expert in my social circle at one point, and they told me that. Are lilies poisonous? I don't remember that actually proved to be true or not. I didn't go and test their theory or anything, but like... Ah, I missed that chest. Oof. Oh well. One missed chest is not the end of the world. We do not strive for perfection here. We do strive to use the Dragon Claw. We can use that quite prolifically. You know, I think that's another reason that I just didn't get that far when I wanted to try the Warrior and stuff, because he just doesn't have the Dragon Claw. This thing is a barrier. Who cares about barriers? Unless you're hiding behind them so you can use your Dragon Claw more. It's just so cool, I can't help it. Did I grab the ice shards from back there? Yeah, okay. Oops. No, the middle point. There we go. I should have kept shooting. I think we're about done. I should have kept going toward the top of the mountain. I don't remember how to get up there right now. We also don't have that long for the stream, sadly. I may go and investigate on my own, and then just go up there next time. Why not? Provided I find time. It's going to be a quite busy weekend. But we will get through it, like we always do. Like we always have before. Oh, I can't wait until Tuesday. And we're done. See? Murdering solved all of our problems. Alright. Ogre's Bangle. We got some money. We barely leveled up. I say that, but we're about halfway again. Like, you know, I could probably go and repeat that one stage and level up again. I have 3 minutes. Let's see how fast we can do it. Thanks, boss. You're so nice. One more run. One more run. One more run. One more run. It's not like I used items. Do one more run. We'll do one more run. Just one more run. We'll repeat that stage I was talking about last time and hopefully level up again. The Frigid Nest. Right? Was that what I did? Nah, yeah, let's do it. We'll do one more run. An encore, if you will. It won't take me that much over, and we'll also be skipping the cutscene. I guess you can sort of get used to the concept of me repeating stages on stream, because, like, it's probably going to be a thing that happens a lot. Because I want to gain those extra levels here and there, you know? I just want to, like, slowly edge upward. We'll take it 1 inch, 1 level, 1 kill at a time, crushing everything in our path. Squish. Chicken. Alright, alright, alright. We got a good pace going. I think I know how to get up the mountain faster than usual. Alright. We will not be stopped. Oh, that sucked. Ow. Nope, you don't get to live. Can we make it to the next one? Yeah. would really suck if that chest were trapped. In case you can't tell, the Dragon's Claw is not the most accurate attack, which is why I keep sometimes missing with it. Ah, God, that was close. I didn't even think I could destroy those bubbles. Is that what happened? Oh, is that what happened? Yes, I still have to claim this chest. It's important. Okay, it's not actually that important, but I like to anyway. We're gonna go fight the knight again. We'll go fight our friend the knight again, since we're here for XP anyway. Might as well round off with a good old-fashioned sword fight between two people who totally are using swords. Yes, I should smash those vases. Thank you. As much as I do love swords, I like to smush. I could have made that. Going up very slowly. Wait for this to go all the way down. Just wait for the noise to stop. Alright. I'm smarter. Ow. You know what? I don't like you. No. I can never remember if those arrows will actually hurt you just from contact, but I often don't like to risk it. Cube. We're rolling up. Oh. Ow. Wow, I'm actually missing a fair bit with my claw here. Enough to bother me anyway, but I hate missing in video games anyway. I don't like statistical misses. I've never liked statistical misses. If my attack is delivered, it's like all the effort that should have been done on my part. Grab. If I see another one of those crab things, I need to remember to actually see if I can pop their bubbles and whatnot. I think there's a chest on the lower path, but we're just going to go ahead and roll with it. We're going to skip it this time. Ow! I did not know you could be damaged by that. Wow, the things you learn. Here's our friend. We're going to skip his final words. Yeah. Thrust. God, I almost killed him with that. This isn't even a piety build. What are you doing? Rest in pieces. Their slow-mo flame ghost. I took his sword again. And... see, just look at the cave fluttering in the breeze. That's like the coolest thing. Anyway, only the boss room is left because I'm not going to go that way this time. You know, I came here to level up, but due to the time constraint, I shaved off, like, probably a little experience at least. But that's okay. Even if I don't level up, it was fun to get to do one more run. If I were only allowed to repeat the stage 10 more times, I'd do it on our first stream. Because, like, I like this game. I like all the action, the chaos, the giant sword claw. I just never get over it. Ah! Almost got out of it. Alright, turn around. Come on, turn around. Are you Monster Hunter reject? Let's do this. Ow. It would suck if you got hit by an ability that technically missed, like did the gray one, like that just did. But you still got poisoned by it? Because that's still a fair amount of damage that it would be dealing to you. Anyway, you're dead. Come on. Tell me I leveled up again. Give me that sweet level up. I need the XPs. Agility and magic defense. Maybe technically I should be wearing the metal earrings just because, like, if I wear an attack, or if I wear a strength and defense accessory, and then I wear the metal earrings too. Oh, right. I don't wear the metal earrings because of the aggro minus. But it's also not like I play in multiplayer, so that's cool. It wouldn't really affect me. Just short. Oh, man. So close. Oh, well. Anyway, tomorrow we'll have to go claim that quest from someone. Yes, that's totally a horse. We'll go ahead and check our inventory just in case I forget to do that when I log back in. Yeah, we're level 16. Hopefully we'll be able to get the short sword next time. We're so close. I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun flipping around and slashing all slashy, hacky, slashy and stuff. And it's going to be so good. Even the way that you shoot your fire breath and stuff changes. And like, I don't know how the other elements actually interact with it, because, like, you know what? One day we're going to just, like, try out the other elements just for the heck of it. Anyway, thank you for coming. That's all we have for now. I appreciate you watching this, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Good night.